Okay, I am finally back with a really quick update on the Chapeau series, or the book that I've been reading. So if you missed the previous video, my last Spin My TBR landed on Chapeau, which is a danmei novel, and I read the first volume. I think it's the first of 5 volumes. The first one was definitely quite a setup volume. I will say, okay, wait, let me tell you what Chapeau is about really quickly. So Chapeau is about young boy Changeng, who lives in this kingdom, I guess, that is kind of based off ancient China, but with a bit of silk punk elements thrown in. Basically, we first meet Changeng when he is still in his little northern village, and he finds out that these people that have raised him and the people around him are not actually who they say they are. So basically the whole book is spent coming to terms with the fact that everyone around him has been lying to him for his whole life, and he is not who he thinks he is either. And it's all a bit of a mess in this first book. Basically, he does grow over the course of the first book. So he's 13 when the book starts, and I think by the end of the book, he's like 15. And you see him growing up as a teenager, grappling with all of the lies and everything that people have been telling him his whole life. And overall, I think he's still a really good character despite everything that has happened to him. You also see him kind of grappling with his very first crush, I guess, on someone, and he doesn't know how to deal with that. As like a teenager, you are like, why am I feeling these things? What are these things that I'm feeling? Why am I feeling them for this person specifically? It's like a whole bunch of just growing pains, with a side helping of extra political trauma on top of all of that. And his guardian, who took him in after the whole village thing happened, is this general called Gu Yun, and his subordinate called Shen Yi. And these two have such a funny relationship. They basically act like an old married couple. The thing that I think Priest does really well is writing witty and funny sarcasm and sarcastic characters. I really enjoyed it. Once I got in, I was locked in. I am so locked in. I'm going to read the rest of the books for sure, I think throughout the month of March, and I think I will update you guys as I go, or after I finish every single one. So yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the updates and also my March edition of my TBR wheel. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.